Hey, how are you friends, all of my best friends? Previously, don't forget to subscribe, you like and sound the icon of the notification bell so you can subscribe to watch the video we will present next. Now let's discuss the miracle of the world that is no less miraculously from the Babylonian park yesterday, is that this is an ancient building called a pyramid. Egypt is one of the countries where there is a very popular pyramid building in the world. Have you ever visited the Egyptian country? For friends who have been Egypt, please comment. Okay, for more details, let's immediately listen to the history here. Egypt is one of the countries with a very famous historical heritage in the world. Some of them are pyramids, sphinx, temples, colossi, and some other historical buildings. Of course, the pyramid has become a very famous symbol of tourism for foreign tourists throughout the world. However, do you know about the scientific facts about the Egyptian pyramid? Is it true that the historic building is a building that was once made by aliens? Instead of curiosity, you better see this article thoroughly. 1. History of pyramid making. As recorded in the history page, the Egyptian country in ancient times is a country with human greatness in building buildings that seem impossible to be done by humans. Large buildings such as pyramids were built during the heyday and the government of Egypt's pharaoh. The pyramid was built since the beginning of the Old Kingdom. The oldest Egyptian pyramid recorded in history was built in 2630 BC. At the time of the power of the king of Djoser from the 3rd dynasty. At that time, the designer and architect of the oldest pyramid were Imhotep, a religious leader as well as the royal physician. Of course, the construction of this pyramid is the first step of the ambition of the kings of Egypt to show the splendor in the world. After the king of Djoser died, the pyramid became the tomb of the king, although at first the pyramid did not function as the official tomb of the kingdom. However, because of the request of the king on the end of his life to be buried in his artificial pyramid, then for the next all followers and his heirs buried the king in the pyramid. One of the pyramids, the Red Pyramid, is a pyramid that is believed to be a building specifically made as the place where the first professional tomb in the Egyptian royal era. The Red Pyramid was built and located in Dashur, where the pyramid was also a cemetery of King Sneferu, the first king of the 4th dynasty of the Kingdom of Egypt 2613–2589 BC. 2. The Giza Pyramid is the most famous pyramid in Egypt. The Giza Pyramid is one of the largest buildings in Egypt and even the world. This pyramid is also the most famous pyramid in Egypt. National Geographic in his writing noted that the Giza Pyramid development project began in the age of Pharaoh Khufu around 2550 BC. Until now, the magnificent pyramid is still firmly stood up and becomes one of the favorite tourist destinations for tourists. The son of King Khufu, namely Pharaoh Khafra, made the second pyramid in Giza around 2520 BC. In his latest pyramid building, Pharaoh Khafra added a building called Sphinx or Sphinx, which is a large monument in the form of a lion and king's head. Sphinx was established around the tomb of Pharaoh Egypt and has a height of 3 meters and a length of about 20 meters. Meanwhile, the third pyramid built in Giza became the smallest pyramid compared to the 2 previous pyramids. The third pyramid in Giza was built in the era of the Menkora pharaoh around 2490 BC. Although the size is smaller than the two previous pyramid buildings, this third pyramid has a far more complicated and complete tomb complex structure. 3. How to build a pyramid. In the portrait of a cool science laboratory in the world, the large pyramid in Giza reached a height of 138 meters and became one of the wonders of the world. In fact, the third pyramid is much smaller size, has 65 meters high. If the pyramid is built in modern times like today, maybe humans can be easier to build it. Building a pyramid in the era of thousands of years ago, how? The Live Science page writes that actually the pyramid can stand firmly because of the existence of a square foundation in each building, where it can be done by ancient people even though with a fairly simple technique. Initially the rectangular tomb was used as the basis of the building, then the building was enlarged to the top slowly until it formed at least 6 layers, including tunnels and basements. The first Giza pyramid did not have stones with constant corners, and this was apparently repaired in the second pyramid in the times of Pharaoh Khafra. The pharaohs appointed a kingdom official to oversee the construction of the pyramid. This was evidenced by archaeological discoveries in 2010. Scientists and historians found an ancient record that contained the king's order to palace officials who had to be responsible for supervising the construction of the pyramid. It takes around 10,000 people to build the 3 Giza pyramids. The rocks used to build a pyramid are rocks from mines located in the southeast of the Menkora pyramid, a mining area which is also close to the first pyramid made. To move the huge rock, Egyptian workers use a tool for a sled. Meanwhile, the large rock was appointed using a large rope assisted by workers. Scientists also found pulley stair-used holes, where the hole proved that the pyramid work system, even though it takes a long time, can be done with precision. Apparently, the pyramid development system is also similar to the development system of ancient buildings in Greece. 4. The pyramid was also associated with alien work, although the pyramid included ordinary buildings that could be done by people in the past, but still there were still some circles that believe that the pyramid has to do with aliens or foreign creatures. Maybe this is very much related to conspiracy theory, and there are many people who believe in the pseudoscience theories. The National Geographic page notes that there are several historic buildings that are still considered by aliens, including the Egyptian pyramid, Stonehenge Rock, Teotihuacan, and many more. The human limitations in placing something could cause many people directly conclude something without a strong scientific basis. In fact, modern science has proven that the other magnificent pyramids and buildings are buildings made by humans. The development certainly takes a very long time. Even many sides of the building are considered disabled or not perfect because of errors in the design calculation. In fact, in this world there are many magnificent man-made buildings who look impossible to be built by humans. 5. The pyramid is not only in Egypt. There are many pyramids contained in this world, and indeed some are famous in Egypt. Besides Egypt, there are several other famous pyramids found in Mexico, China, Iraq, Sudan, Guatemala, and several other regions. The buildings are as magnificent with the pyramid building in Egypt. In fact, the Teotihuacan Sun Pyramid is one of the most magnificent pyramids in the world. As recorded in the Britannica page, this 66-meter high pyramid was built in the year 100 AD using 765,000 cubic meters of material. The rock used is a rough red volcanic-type rock which is widely found in the Mexican region in general. Scientists and historians believe that the Teotihuacan pyramid was made based on the trust adorned by most of the city community at the time. Most likely, on the pyramid there have been temples used for various rituals. Uniquely, there are many underground tunnels that are interconnected with large streets in the city. Those are some scientific facts about the pyramids, magnificent buildings built by humans in ancient times. Hopefully this article can add to your insight in the field of history. If you have a unique video and it's pure belongs and we want to fit in this channel, please send via email written in description, and if you are a person who likes to donate for managing this channel, you can transfer to the PayPal account that is related to this video. Thank you for all your visits. If we have a mistake, apologizing a lot. Thank you.